Welcome back guys to another video, and today we will be diving right into that we yesterday got news that Karen Huger will be returning back home next week Tuesday, allegedly. Now, what does this mean for the Housewives of Potomac? Now, we know they already were filming season 10, and I believe they're finished filming, to my knowledge. I don't think they were still filming for the season. I believe the season was already wrapped. But will we get basically them bringing up camera for them to actually catch Karen exiting prison? And also, will we have Karen as well? Will they add on additional episodes basically with Karen? Now, to my knowledge, I believe she got 1 year in prison and 1 year suspended, and I think that it seems as if she is getting released earlier than she should, because I don't believe a year has passed as yet, because I think it was this year that she was brought in. And we all know that she got brought in pretty much the little day when she got the sentencing. She could not go home. She literally just went straight to prison. Now, will we get her coming on to season 10, more likely in the later seasons? Because as I said, they have already been started filming months ago, and I think they pretty much wrapped the season or about to wrap the season. And will we have Karen Huger for season 10? Now, I don't know about y'all, but I think I would love to see Karen Huger on the 10th season, whether if it's like a fade draw where she comes in on the last half of the season, because she still has some unfinished business. And when I mean unfinished business, we saw last season she pretty much at the end part had issues with Stacey. We know Mia is not there, so she won't be able to correct that. And then we also saw that she also had the issue with Wendy. Now, she didn't show up to the reunion, so there was no resolution there. And we now finally see that she should be coming back home. So will we have her to actually have a sit down with those two? Now, we know that we have Monique, who is now a friend of for this season. So she will somewhat have a friend in terms of Monique there. I think she and Giselle are still in a good place, and also she and Ashley are in a good place. But who knows? At this day, at time, 1 minute they're friends, 1 minute these people are not friends. So we don't know exactly where she's at with these people in her relationship. But it would be interesting to see Karen on season 10 of the Potomac. Now, I don't know if you guys are excited for that. I am happy that she's coming home. I think hopefully she has learned her lesson in terms of what went down, and also that if she decides to drink, call a driver or have a driver or some designated person to carry you home and not go behind the wheel again in doing the same thing. And I do hope she comes back a bit more aware. And because we saw in season 9 where she was like, oh, she's waiting on the case and she's going to be vindicated. And I don't think she was vindicated. So I really do hope that she's actually learned her lesson and she does not come back on this high horse as if the world revolves around her. We did see last reunion where she made her video and she stated that when she comes back, she won't be coming back as a Grand Dame. She's going to be coming back as Karen Huger. Now, we don't know what the hell does that mean. We don't know if she's going to be coming off of this high horse that she puts herself on, or will she come back more of a humble person? And do we want that type of Karen is the question. Do we want a humble Karen? Because I think most of what made Karen Karen was that grand dameness that she carried off on the show and how she carried herself. But do we want someone who's a bit more humble and necessarily not giving what we're used to? And will that be entertaining enough for us? That's the question as well. But I'm ready to see what season 10 of Potomac is. It's kind of a dry season, as you can see. I have not much to post about in terms of reality shows because there's not much really going on, and I'm not necessarily caught up when it comes on to the whole love and hip hop of it all, so I can't necessarily cover that. But I am really waiting for now for the trailer for the Potomac season 10. I'm hoping to see what it brings. We know we have Monique back as a friend. It was alleged that she and Giselle had a one-on-one sit down. I would love to see what comes out of that. and how she also integrates with the rest of the group. We know we have Ashley is back, Wendy, we have Giselle, I believe Kierna, we have Stacy's back, we have a friend of, which is Monique. I believe that girl who was dating that basketball player or whatever, NBA person, we know she's Jazzy. She is back, and I'm waiting to see when Karen does return. Please let there be cameras so we can see what she will bring to this actual season of the Potomac, because I'm excited. I'm waiting. I'm hoping. Last season wasn't bad compared to season 8. Last season wasn't bad. So I think this season should be very interesting at this point. I am just waiting to see the trailer, and I'm praying that their cast trip is somewhere entertaining. We all know that their first trip is always something within the US. I'm hoping that their cast trip is somewhere actually a little bit higher budget and not something that's low budget, because I don't know why these shows always get the low budget trips when we have something like a Beverly Hills that gets something a bit more high class. And I don't know if it's because it's Beverly Hills, but I think the same budget should be split across the board. But let me know, guys, where your thoughts were on actual that. Now, the next piece of information we talk about Housewives will be the Housewives of Atlanta. So we allege that K. Michelle should be joining the show. I am excited for that. And we saw she made some tweets in terms of the nice girl has exited the building, Bimbo. People are now speculating who is she beefing with when it comes on to this cast. She stated that bimbos are the loudest and most confident. Shut your face. Then she tweeted and said, I am my own person. I'll sit there and smile and clock it. I'm not with none of that bullshit. And then the next thing she's tweeted was activated. Now, we all know when you say activated, it means that no, you're going to be very more in the mix when it comes on to the drama. Because maybe you were playing it cool and being all nonchalant and in the background. But her being activated now, are we going to have a K. Michelle that we somewhat had on Love and Hip Hop when she said, oh, she's shaking the table? Or when she called out Rashida and stated that Kirk and his 3 earrings? Will we have that type of K. Michelle? Because I think that's the K. Michelle I'm liking to see. I like to see growth, but I don't want to see the always keeping it nice. Like, if someone wrongs you, I think you should get in the mix. So if this is what we're getting from K. Michelle, and I believe they just started filming, which makes it that the first half of this season may be actually entertaining if she's actually speaking about one of these ladies when it comes on to the Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I don't know who she's talking about. At first I thought it was Kelly, but I saw Kelly commented on her post. Also, we thought it was hopefully Phaedra, but we saw where Phaedra also commented. So I'm trying to really understand, is it that she's just talking about someone way outside of the Housewives of Atlanta, or she's actually speaking about someone from the cast that has wronged her, or basically smiling in her face and behind closed doors are saying shit about her. I am anticipating Atlanta. We more likely won't get Atlanta, maybe, who knows, the end of the year, early next year. But I don't really want to hear much from that when it comes on to the Housewives of Atlanta, because I like to be surprised when I'm watching these shows. I don't, just like last season, we already knew the Kenya of it all, and we all went in trying to see what really happened for that to happen. So I don't want to hear much when it comes on to what's going on in the filming of the Housewives of Atlanta, because I want to be surprised. And it's the same for Potomac. I don't think we really got much. What we're hearing about Potomac is just other than that Monique confirmed that she will be a friend of, and the one clip where they said that Monique was basically going to sit down with Giselle, and I'm not sure if it was really a one-on-one sit down or maybe it was a group thing and they just caught both of them arriving at the same time. But let me know, guys, in the comment section your thoughts were on the whole Karen coming back home, and then also who do you think that K. Michelle is referring to in her tweets? Do you think it's actually something regarding the show, or do you think that it's just basically someone in her life that she has wronged her and she's just tweeting out stuff? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Guys, remember to like the video and to subscribe to the channel, and I catch you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.